Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do something a little different. I am working on my daughter's nails. These were her wedding nails, and we are going to do a color change and a fill. But along with that, I'm also going to share with you some wedding pictures of my daughter's beautiful wedding day. So parts of the video I will explain what I'm doing in this fill, and other parts I will tell stories of January 25th, 2025. So let's get started. So after pushing the cuticles back, I'm going in with the removal of this product. This was Mike and Melissa's wedding invitation, and I love how the photographer captured this shot with the rings. This is the bridesmaid's house, and when you walk in, you can see my daughter's dress in the living room window. I thought that was kind of cool. And then the fact that the photographer took the dress outside to get some natural light shots was just absolutely amazing. She was so dedicated and detailed with her work. I was so impressed. And then my daughter's hair was absolutely stunning. She didn't wear a veil, so this is what we all saw when she walked down the aisle. I thought this was a beautiful black and white shot. And here I am, the mother of the bride, helping my daughter get ready. This was so important for me to participate in. This was a dream of mine. And I mean, we started giggling. I can't really share the joke that I cracked because it's not PG. But we had such a nice morning with all the girls, and we were all on time and everything went really smooth. And I love how the photographer captured such special moments that I didn't even know she was taking pictures of, like this one. This is my favorite picture. And then her boys holding the rings, such a precious shot. Their tiny little hands are so cute. This is Charles, one of the twins, one of my grandsons, and this is Liam. Yeah, Liam's the rowdy one. And I think this is Charles, but it could be Liam. I don't know which one this is. Sometimes they look exactly alike. This one is so precious. I didn't even know they walked down the aisle together. This is Liam walking down the aisle with the maid of honor. And this picture, I think, made everyone cry. Melissa being given away by her dad and her oldest son, Charles. Mike had tears in his eyes. This is the groom, and I lost it when I saw tears in his eyes because he is not an emotional person. So the first little bit, yeah, this is Mike, the goof. Apparently he was looking away so he could control his emotions. There he is. He's now composed. Such a great shot of both of them. And then on the left of the screen, I'm just doing the debulking, getting rid of the old color. And then I will use a medium grit sanding band to get rid of any lifting or product that needs to be removed closer to the nail plate. I love these black and white photos. Oh my gosh. The photographer is Madison, Patricia photography. She's from Saskatchewan, and I will put a link to her website or her Instagram and Facebook page if you are looking for a photographer for a special occasion. And here I'm walking out of the ceremony area with Charles and Melissa's dad and giving my daughter, my married daughter, a hug for the first time. This is Charles. Oh my God, he's such a little sweetheart. He's a little cuddle bug. I was so looking forward to these pictures after the ceremony, just my daughter getting the pictures of her family together and to be able to have memories she can look back on. So my daughter with her family, I just love the fact that we finally got a picture of all of us together, and my son and his sister, and I love this one with my daughter and her twin sons. They are 3.5, and they were so good throughout the whole day. They didn't nap. And they didn't even talk during the ceremony or make a commotion or disrupt the ceremony in any way. It was a perfect day. And this is my daughter with her bridesmaids. Her colors were silver and royal blue, and the groom and his groomsmen. And I'm looking over to see what the progress is on this fill, and we're still filing. My daughter didn't have a lot of lifting. She did break 2 nails, but the middle finger here did lift a little bit. Now, you have to remember that, okay, 3 weeks, her hands are in and out of water because of washing dishes all the time with 2 little boys. They were in Hawaii for their honeymoon, so in and out of the ocean, and just no cuticle oil, so yeah, she had a little bit of lifting. This is a really cute pose. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on the groomsmen. I will just keep my mouth shut on that one. And I love the fact that she went with purple flowers instead of blue flowers. She thought it would look nice against the royal blue dresses. And this has to be one of my favorite pictures of the two of them together. Yeah, it's dead of winter, but they persevered because they wanted pictures outside in the wintertime. Oh hey, we're on to cuticle prep now. Okay, so I'm going to prep all the cuticles with this bit and then go in reverse with a different bit. I love this picture of my daughter. It's just so, and this one, oh my gosh, I love all these pictures. I think I picked the favorite pictures for this video. So Mike made this plaque himself. He loves woodworking and I think he did a fantastic job. And this is the table setting, so the centerpieces of the table. The head table was silver tablecloths, and the guests had royal blue tablecloths, and they had a cheesecake for their wedding cake. Then these are the boots that Melissa wore with her necklace and bouquet, and these are my parents on their wedding day. They have both passed, and I wanted Melissa to have her grandparents with her as she walked down the aisle. These are the ushers, my nephew and my son. My nephew and his daughter, so my great niece Isla, I've mentioned her in videos before, and my son and his girlfriend. Oh my gosh, she is such a sweetheart. I absolutely love her. And yes, we were hugging here. I didn't even know this picture was being taken. That's how awesome this photographer was. And then Mr. and Mrs. in the reception hall. This was such a fun time. I was pretty tired by this time, but you just gotta sit back and take it all in. I love how Mama's just listening so intensely to her son. That's a beautiful picture. Yeah, and then Charles giving Mama wet willy. That's his thing. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Like, let's not watch Mom and Dad kiss. Oh, Charles, you're such a gem. And this is me and my nephew, and he's taking a picture of us. I love how the photographer caught us taking pictures and she would capture that moment. It was so beautiful. And then their first dance as a married couple. This was also very beautiful. And yeah, I cried a lot. I cried a lot that day, but they were happy tears. I was so happy for her. And her dad just was beaming from ear to ear. He was so proud to give her away and have that father-daughter dance. Yeah, oh my gosh. And this picture just makes me grin from ear to ear. So does this one, actually. I think one of their songs were playing that they like. It's a country song, I think from Post Malone. Okay, this was funny. There's a 3-minute song and groups of people had to go behind the bride and groom and do something funny. That is Mike's brother-in-law. And my son giving his sister a wet willy with his grandma and uncle beside him. Okay, looks like we're done prepping. I can start with the gel application. Oh, little Liam, he just wanted to taste that cake so bad. And after the cake cutting, we did a group picture. I think pretty much everyone was in this picture. I think that is a great idea. Okay, let's move on to these nails here. Fix my daughter up for the next 3 weeks. I just finished applying this silicone thin base by Magic Gel, cured for 1 minute. Now I'm going in with diamond fiber, doing my slip layer, and then doing my fill. And I think I'm just gonna let you watch this part because it's pretty self-explanatory. This is the brush that I featured in my favorites video. It's one brush with 2 different brush heads on it. One's a liner and one's a gel brush. And I really like the fact that I'm not switching brushes, putting one down and then grabbing the liner brush to smooth out the gel. If I need to, it's all in one. I can just flip the brush around and I find it actually saves me time. I think I mentioned also in my favorites video that Ugly Duckling has one of these brushes, and I do want to try that one because I know that it'll probably be way better quality than this one. This one is a little too floppy for me, especially the liner brush, but I am getting used to it. And I also find that when I spread the gel along the side walls like this, my filing time is also decreased, and I don't need to do as much filing because I'm putting the gel where I want it to go and letting it self-level, and there's very minimal filing to do. And in this video, I only use a hand file just to smooth it out. I probably didn't need to, but you know, old habits die hard. I do want to get to that point where I don't need to finish file. I think because I spent so much time in the prep part where I did file and shape the nails before I put the gel on, it really helps that when I'm doing the finish filing, I don't need to do a lot of shaping or filing. I'm just kind of perfecting it and making sure that everything is where it's supposed to be and is nice and smooth. Okay, my daughter wanted burgundy and I chose pink amethyst from the crystal collection from Ugly Duckling, not burgundy at all. I kind of wanted her to have a little something on her nails, and she never gets exactly what she wants. It's usually mom persuaded. So I'm putting the first layer of pink amethyst on. It is a cat eye, and I'm going to put it on all 10 nails and then cure for 1 minute. And this part is always fun to watch. It is even more fun to do. This is the second layer, and now I'm using the magnet to get the desired look that I want. I kind of like to pool all the magnetized particles in the center. I don't necessarily like lines or swirls or anything, which you can do, but she just kind of wanted something pretty simple. So I thought this technique would suit her mood better. After a full cure of 1 minute, I'm going in with my top coat and curing for another minute. And here's the finished look. Now, I did nick her cuticles a couple of times, not even knowing that I did because they were so dry, and one slight slip and she started to bleed. So she knows that she needs to use cuticle oil on a consistent basis. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed everything that I shared with you today, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!